The November elections in Detroit leading to a turnover on city council with 6 new faces. Some call this needed change. One of the newly elected council members, Coleman A. Young Jr., joining us tonight on 7 Up Front. Councilman Young, welcome and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Always a pleasure to be with you guys. How are you doing?
We're doing okay tonight. It is Friday. Glad to see you. Michigan seeing an uptick in COVID cases, though. It's been a problem for us. And part of your campaign for change in the city is to get Detroiters vaccinated. What's your plan?
Well, first of all, always good to be with you again. And what I want to do is we want to make sure that we make it easier for people to be able to get vaccinated. We want to work with the community health corps that they already have to be able to make sure that we're more mobile, that we promote where we have the vaccines available, where we're going into the neighborhoods. We want to partner up, not only working with our recreational centers, but also with our private sector partners in order to have more vaccines available for people to be able to use them. I also think we have to do a better job in terms of just the education campaign of letting people know that the vaccines are safe and letting people that the vaccines are available. And we also want to make sure that we encourage our private sector partners as well to mandate that people take vaccines so that we can be more safe, not only so we can protect ourselves, because we see so many of our loved ones. I've lost 2 of my best friends, Senator Morris Hood, as well as Representative Isaac Robinson, due to the coronavirus. And so I definitely think and we all know family members who go home and sit at that table and look at that empty chair where their brother or their mother or their sister used to sit, who lost their life, or people who have the virus and who've overcome it and are still alive, but now are long haulers. And so we want to do all who have mental health issues because they had the virus. So we want to do all we can to get as many people possible vaccinated. We want to work with our private sector partners in order to make sure that people know where to get vaccinated, but also know where to get tested as well. And work with our medical partners as well as our CVS stores, our Walgreens, so that people can go and get tested, as well as make sure that we have microtransit and transit available, working with our ride sharing partners, as well as DDOT, so that people have transportation to be able to get to TCF Center or wherever we have the vaccines available that's closest to them.
Yeah, that knowledge directly relates with trust, and then that leads to responsibility. So thank you so much. But you were also talking about hiring more police investigators and more officers to walk the beat out there. Is this the push to connect the city and with the community and police?
Absolutely. We've got to have more community policing. And listen, I want to work with the mayor, the police commission, and my colleagues to be able to have a pilot program where we can have police officers walking the beat, some of the more dangerous areas. We also want to make sure that we invest more in ceasefire, which is violence interrupters program, as well as make sure that we have we also have hospital violence intervention programs, because when a person is shot, they are 50% more likely to become a perpetrator of gun violence crimes. And so we want to make sure that we have wraparound service as well as cognitive behavioral therapy right there in the hospitals. We also want to work with a program they had in New York, a pilot program called Advanced PEACE. And basically what that is that they're using data of people who are more likely to be able to commit crimes in high areas. We want to be able to assign them to mentors, and then they will also get paid a stipend. They're doing that in New York and other such places now. I think that's important, as well as attack this from a poverty standpoint as well, because we all know that poverty is connected to crime. And so I really want to also have and work as another pilot, what they had called a guaranteed income program that they had in Stockton, California, where I want to pay people, 125 people, $500 a month for 18 months. And I think these are just some of the things that we want to do, as well as have more police mini stations in some of these high crime areas, if possible, with the money that we have, as well as have more recreational centers for our kids to play. Because our kids are really good kids. They just don't have an outlet in which to express their talent. And we can't just arrest this problem away. We got to put people to work by investing more in workforce development, job training, as well as making sure that we keep people safe with police officers out there on the street, being part of the community and being active in the community. And also, I would like to go up to the state and work with our state partners in making sure that we mandate residency, because you can't have community policing if police officers don't live in the community.
It still takes a village. It's so important. But quickly, we only have a couple more seconds, but you are working in the building that bears your father's name.
Yes.
That's special.
Well, listen, talking to you, I mean, I kind of consider you to be the forerunner or I kind of need you to be a leader of this. I mean, you know about this more than anything about carrying. If anybody knows about carrying a great legacy and a great name forward, it's you. And just the humbling privilege, just the honor, the incredible warm embrace, just to be, just how many people run for this spot? You know what I mean? How many people get to be on TV and do what you do or do what I do and never make it? So to be in that position and carry forward the golden standard, you know what I mean? For us to be a son and a daughter of Detroit, I feel like if anyone can understand what the joy and also the incredible humility that I feel, I think it's you. So I think this is really great that I'm having this conversation with you, because I feel that you are the best kindred spirit I could ever find on this topic.
Well, in the footsteps, in our own shoes, Councilman, and it truly is a blessing to have that legacy. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Always a pleasure. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys.
All right, Dave.
Great stuff. All right, Glenda, thank you.